Hey guys, Danstool5 here. I'll just get straight to the point. Well, welcome to my first Vblog. I don't really have much to talk about because, well, I haven't really done much this week, and it might be the same every week, but I always get something. So to help me out, I'm going to use the Adventures Help blog. The Adventure log. Okay, which is right here. Alright, so the start of last week I got, in the 19th of July, I got 2 granite balls. I also leveled up dungeoneering, and I got 79 farming, and I also leveled 94 Slayer. I got 52 mil experience in fishing and 44 mil XP in cooking. Fishing, well, I fish rocktails every once in a while, and it adds up. Right now I have 52.4 mil XP, but I'm not really going for 200 mil XP fishing. But eventually, if I keep this up, I might get it. But it's not an intentional goal. Well, anyway, that wraps up my Vblog, but I'm gonna add something else to it. Alright guys, so what I decided to do was make an FAQ for about my 200 mil XP goal. I understand that every time I show up in my clan, there's always one person asking me questions about my 200 mil XP. Yeah, well, so that's why I decided to make an FAQ, and if you don't know what that means, it means frequently asked questions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So here they are. Alright, so the most frequent question I get is, how long did it take me to get 200 mil XP? Well, to put it in simple terms, it took me 8 months since I started. Another question I get is, which trees did I cut down? Well, since I started as a free-to-player, I started cutting willows and yews, but ever since I became member, I cutted yews and teaks. Alright, so how much money did I make? Well, since I cutted yews a lot and got plenty of nest drops, I made around 300 mil plus. And that's just an estimate. I didn't really calculate every single thing I received, but it was pretty good. If I cut it all the way yews, I would make around 600 mil plus. But since I cut it halfway to 200 mil XP with teaks, I didn't make that much profit because I would just drop the teaks. Alright, how long did I play a day? Well, when I first started my goal, I didn't really play that long. I played at an average of at least 4 to 5 hours. But ever since I became a mem, I made up a schedule, and this schedule helped me to maintain my daily work and my playing. So what the schedule helped me to do was play around maybe 10 hours on weekdays, and sometimes on the weekends I would go crazy and play up to 18 hours. Just be happy that I never exceeded 24 hours. I never played that long. Yeah, anyway, today I don't even, I'm way too busy. I don't even have the time to do all that. But yeah, that's just it. Alright, how many nest drops did I get? Well, let's just say I got a lot. That's all I can say. I never kept count. But if you look at my bank video that I uploaded in November, it would show how many eggs I got from the nest drops, and I think it was 44 ravens and 50 of the colored ones. It's also good to point out that I was a free-to-player back then, so I got 40 mil experience in total in the free-to-player servers. So therefore I could have gotten way more nest drops, but yeah, I basically got all my nest drops with a total of 160 mil woodcutting XP. Alright, another question I get is how did I keep myself from getting bored? And I get this question a lot because people think woodcutting is very boring, and don't worry, I agree with you. Well, basically, I never like woodcutted alone, right? I did other things like watching YouTube videos. Sometimes I would read, listen to music. Yeah, there was always something to keep me entertained, so I never really got bored. Alright, so what motivated me to go for this goal? Well, as you know, at first I was a free-to-player, and I was actually I was about to quit Runescape because I had nothing else to do. But before I quit, I wanted to get 20 million XP in woodcut. And while I was going for that, I thought, you know what, why don't I go for 200 mil XP? It wouldn't, like, I could woodcut a little every day and eventually get it. And back then I was planning to get use all the way to 200 mil XP. But eventually, when I got 40 million XP, I decided to become a mem. And of course I made a woodcutting clan back then, and that also motivated me to keep going. But ever since I became mem, I was just motivated ever since to keep on going. And at first I wanted to still woodcut use, but eventually I thought woodcutting is not the best money maker, so I just thought of cutting teaks, and back then that was the fastest. So yeah, I stuck with teaks, and ever since then I kept on going. Did I bot? No. But seriously, like, if I did bot, I would have been banned a long time ago. And I don't know why people always choose to bot. If you choose to bot, you're not really playing RuneScape. Like, it doesn't make sense. If you want to play RuneScape, you just play it. Like, you shouldn't use a bot. If you use bots, you shouldn't be playing RuneScape because you're not playing it. Yeah, so sometimes I don't understand why people think like high players bot, because even though it's true sometimes, but yeah, put it simply, I never bought it, and I never intend to do it. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any more questions or comments, leave them in the comments below, and hopefully I get to do another Vblog next week if anything happens, and see you soon.